some stuff going on. I'll come back and try to.
And for their ongoing support of our Spartans fan base. If you'd like to
Test 1 2.
First and 10 for the Spartans. Ball to Rough Rider 46.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Nick Stokes on the carry.
You came in clean on that one.
Stop on the play by
Test
number
1 2.
24,
Test 1 2. Test.
Ball call, second down, and a long two.
Is that what we're doing?
Cody flag thrown. Encroaching called on the Rough Rider. Timeout call.
Are we live on this microphone here?
Ladies and gentlemen, as you enjoy the game, remember our concession stand is open and you're ready to serve. Grab some Chick-fil-A, pizza, hot dogs, pretzels, and
All right, I guess we're live on this microphone here. Thank you everybody for tuning into UCTV presented by Unitas-Kotas. Another ferocious week of technical difficulties has brought us to the beginning of the first quarter without a bit of audio and some of our pregame theatrics. I'm currently sitting here in the studio with my partner, Patrick Frauenheim, holding a UCTV microphone without our headsets. A little bit of problematic stuff going on here, but we're going to make the most of it and get you all the action we have to go. So, Patrick, I'm going to just hand the mic off to you real quick. Is there anything you want to say to the crowd amidst the technical difficulties we've been having today?
This is a very tough time for us. We do not have headsets, so we can't hear each other, and it's very loud atmosphere around us. But I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but we're glad to be here. We're back on, and I'm going to hand it back to your main play-by-play announcer, Jake.
And Cole Hayden on his third carry of the night gets inside the 30-yard line. Spartans are going to have a second and short coming up. In the meantime, some of the theatrics you've missed, it is here senior night at Torpy Field in Bridgewater, New Jersey. We honored some of our seniors before the game. We have some video tributes that we're going to hopefully be able to show to you at halftime and get you some interviews. As that carry is taken by Spilly up the middle. everyone, and welcome back to UCTV presented by Unitas-Kotas. Spartans fumble the ball, and there's a pile-up. We're going to see what's going on there. We sincerely apologize, everybody, tonight. We're having a bit more audio difficulties than normal. We implemented some new camera angles today that we hope you're enjoying, like the one we have just shot to now. We have the IHS Visual Arts Department working alongside with us and providing some of this great action here for tonight as Spilly is on the carry. He breaks some tackles. He's on the run. He's down the 20 to the 10, fighting for the end zone, on the pylon. Touchdown! Desir Spilly, a magnificent carry on the way. My goodness. Let's look at that again. Patrick, what do you see?
See a great run. I know we're late on this replay, but I think he was marked out at the 1-yard line. So I think that touchdown graphic came on a little too early. But great run there by Desir Spilly. He's been rushing like crazy today, Jake. Couple good runs out there. Great job.
And we have the Spartans at the 2-yard line. They have marked him short. It is still 14-0. Direct snap to Hayden, up the gut, and he walks in the end zone for a touchdown. Cole Hayden on the carry. Immaculata has taken a commanding 20-0 lead here in the first quarter. There's only 1 minute and 31 seconds left in the first quarter, and Mitch Carr is already on the field again to attempt his 3rd extra point of the game. Kick is up, and he seeks out one inside the right uprights again. 3 for 3 on the night for Mitch Carr. Hello, if you're just joining us back, welcome to UCTV presented by Unitas-Kotas. I'm Jacob Schmidt alongside my co-host Patrick Frauenheim. You might notice we are not wearing headsets currently. We are holding a microphone that we actually used for our video of the seniors yesterday. Me and Patrick traveled to Immaculata High School and caught up with some of the seniors, and we hope to look to show you that at halftime when it is more applicable to do so. So now we're going to get you back to the game action on the field here as the Spartans are up 21-0. And that is fumbled once again by the Rough Riders. They pick it up, and the Spartans are going to take them down right around the 15-yard line. And amidst a bevy of technical difficulties audio-wise today for us at UCTV, I just wanted to reiterate to everyone out there, if you weren't able to hear, that we are only going to be having some sparse commentary from my color commentator, Patrick Frauenheim, tonight as we work to look to settle our microphones and see what we could do about that. As you can hear, PA announcer Kenny Craig on the shout-out for us and Patrick in the booth. 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders here. They have a quad right formation out, or sorry, trips. No, quad's right. Looks like it was going to be a designated screen pass, and he is just going to throw that out of bounds. Assad Wilson will throw that out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up. Patrick, being up 3 scores in the game, what is the Spartans' game plan now at the tail end of the first quarter, and how do you maintain this lead, and how do you continue to do what you need to do on defense?
Well, thank you, Jake, for letting me get some mic time. I know it's unfortunate that we don't have headsets and we can't only have one microphone to share, but the Spartans need to keep everything in front of them. Right now, these drives coming up to get into halftime with this big lead, they need a tackle in front of them. Nothing gets behind them. No big plays to score. Let them drive the whole length of the field. Everything needs to stay in front.
Definitely, Patrick. Thank you for the thoughtful insight that you've provided. in the past few weeks and even today for sure. As that is a couple-yard run for the Rough Riders. Third and 6 coming up for the Rough Riders. Assad Wilson alone in the backfield. Drops back. Quick pass over the middle, and that's incomplete. Another fourth down coming up for the Rough Riders. Fourth down for the Rough Riders coming up. Looks like they're going to punt away here. Patrick, a quick 3-and-out for the Spartans that they got there against the Rough Riders. What does it look like they're going to do on their next offensive drive and continue consecutive scores here for the Spartans?
Well, when you're calling this Immaculata offense, Jake, there's only one answer. They're going to run the football.
Wilson gets that punt off, hits it to around his own 40-yard line. The ball is rolling across the 50-yard line, and it's going to settle just out of bounds right around Spartans territory at their 46-yard line. .20.5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter at Torpy Field in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Spartans look to tack on a fourth score. First and 10 for the Spartans. Direct snap. Hayden drops back, throws a deep ball. He's got Quinn. Quinn's down the sideline to the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Immaculata. Quinn Hayden.
What a play here by the Hayden boys. Pass protection holds up. His brother is always open, and he takes it to the house for the touchdown. The 7-11 connection because Quinn is always open.
Patrick, that's your favorite line for Quinn. He might have to trademark that once he gets into college and puts all those NIL deals together. Well, the Spartans have tacked on a fourth score here in the first quarter. 27-0 as Mitch Carr looks to complete his fourth extra point of the night. Kick is up, and once again he seeks that inside the right upright. 4 for 4 on the day for Mitch Carr. 28-0 your Spartans with 11.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And fortunately for all you Patrick Frauenheim fans at home, in about 12 seconds you'll be hearing him do our first Unitas-Caritas Foundation ad break of the quarter. And Mitch Carr gets ready to send it back deep here for the fourth time tonight. Sends that one deep back, fielded cleanly by the Rough Riders. Number 3 is running around, and he's going to be wrapped up. That was number 33, Tyler Cardoso on the tackle, one of our seniors that we are honoring here tonight. As it looks like the Rough Riders are going to get about one more play in until the end of the first quarter. First and 10 for the Rough Riders. One running back in the backfield. Doubles right. They're back to pass, and they're just going to throw that out of bounds. And looks like that is going to be intentional grounding, as there was not a receiver in the area, nor did the ball get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll wait on the call here. Officially intentional grounding, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 28-0, your Immaculata Spartans. And we have an ad break for Unitas-Kotas TV. And let me tell you, after tonight, there is no better time to open up your wallets and donate to the Unitas-Kotas program and help us continue the time-honored tradition of honoring our Spartans and making the best possible product we have here in the heart of Somerset County. Patrick, take it away for us.
Jake, thank you very much. And as you know, we prepared very well for our opening monologue, and it's a shame that we couldn't be able to share this with our Spartan Nation fans. However, I am tasked with doing the Unitas-Kotas ad break. So as your donations, we'll fix this problem that we're having. For Unitas-Kotas ad break, we would like to start off with, here at UCTV, we would like to take a break in the action to recognize the work of the Unitas-Kotas Foundation, which was started in 2018 by a group of alumni that were dedicated to preserving the long, rich tradition of Immaculata High School. The Foundation's mission is on preserving the school's proud tradition by providing resources to help fund capital improvements, athletic equipment, and other needs of the school. To join the club, please go to unitas-kotas.com, click, and then select the featured link, Join the Club. All it takes is a $19.66 monthly donation to keep the Spartan tradition alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Now is more than a time than ever to make sure that we get everything on board here, as it is now, in fact, officially the end of the first quarter, as they added a half second on. Nevertheless, it is still 28-0 Spartans here at Torpy Field in Bridgewater. And in between quarters here, we have a wonderful crowd shot we just showed of the Spartan Nation faithful coming out in full force tonight to honor our seniors. And we also have our second advertisement of UCTV. We want to give a huge shout out to Functional Health at 1 Eastern Avenue, Somerville, New Jersey. 99% is hard, 100% is easy. Make sure to check out Functional Health for all your chiropractic care, functional fitness training, massage therapy, nutrition counseling, and all your other needs. As Hayden is on the carry, and that's a touchdown! He pulls out his inner Noah Lyles and goes through the end zone, blazing speed. We cannot even keep up with all the game action. What is going on tonight? We apologize, folks, for missing that one, but Immaculata is on an absolute tear right now. 5 scores almost in one quarter. Mitch Carr on to attempt his 5th extra point of the night. Kick is up, and for Mitch Carr, it is good once again. 5 for 5 on the day. Spartans are up 35-0 with 11 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the second quarter. As we cut here in the broadcast booth, we have lost the lighting here as well, Patrick. It is pandemonium on and off the field right now. I don't even know what to say at this moment. I've been talking. Give the people something that they want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, with all of our technical difficulties today, I think the Immaculata Spartans took it upon themselves to come out here and to throw the first punch, throw a couple punches more, because the Immaculata Spartans are very dedicated on this game being out of reach so everyone can enjoy the Yankee game after, right? However, I am sad that I can't speak to you guys at more length than Jacob is. I know you guys miss me as your color commentator, but I'm trying to help Jake with the production and keeping the buttons in so you don't lose us again. So everyone at home, thank you very much for watching. We're sorry about the technical difficulties, and I'll talk to you soon. Also, I have an interview with Coach Columbo at halftime.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get that one done. It looks like there's a timeout on the field here. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining us here at UCTV, presented by Unitas-Kotas. I know we have noted time and time again a bit of issues we've been having tonight, but we just wanted to make sure and let everyone know that it is senior night here on October 25th, honoring the class of 2025. I just want to announce each person by name here: Luke Gradley, Aaron Mellick, Cole Hayden, Michael Urena, Trevor Hawkins-Daly, Luke Lobb, Tyler Cardoso, Abdul Sharif, Kyle Holpe, and Jalen Patel. We appreciate all your support, you guys, as the Rough Riders fumble the ball once again, and they are taken down inside the 20-yard line. As we move to our wonderful side shot presented by the IHS Visual Arts team. We are dedicated to providing to you the best camera angles and the best audio quality we could possibly do for you at this moment. As we settle in here, a couple good crowd shots. 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up at their own 19-yard line. First and 10 for the Rough Riders. Back to pass, rolling out to the right, throws it across, and that's incomplete. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some developing news here at Torpy Field. The Chick-fil-A mascot has entered the building. There he is in full force alongside the Spartan mascot. What a fantastic scene here in Bridgewater tonight. Tweet us out at IHS Spartan FB and tell us what your favorite sandwich is at Chick-fil-A. 2nd and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up. Quad receivers to the right side. Drops back to pass. Looks down the left side of the field. And that is thrown out of bounds. Damian Mack on the coverage there. 3rd and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up. Not a lot of offense at all. Patrick, what needs to be done by the Rough Riders moving forward to garnish some offense against this vaulted Spartans defense?
These Rough Riders need short and easy passes, Jake. A little pitch and catches, 5-yard intermediate routes. They're taking long shots right now, and Immaculata's preserving that. I said tackle everything in front of you, and that's what Immaculata's doing right now.
Thanks, Patrick. 3rd and 10, just as Patrick noted, they do a little short pass, and they're only going to gain a couple yards before they're taken out. Definitely not a sufficient enough yardage to achieve a first down there, as it's going to be 4th and long coming up for the Rough Riders. And it seems like the Rough Riders have no choice but once again to punt. At their own 21-yard line, they're going to send it back away to the Spartans. Deep back to return is number 21, Nick Stokes. Clean snap, almost blocked, got it off anyways. Ball's in the middle of the field, taking a favorable roll for the Rough Riders, just getting across the 50-yard line. And the Spartans are going to take over at their own 49-yard line with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We just want to thank everyone once again for tuning in to UCTV presented by Unitas-Caritas, the alumni network of Immaculata High School. First and 10 for the Spartans at their 45-yard line. Handoff to... Sorry, folks. Cut out real quick. It's that single wing offense. Nick Stokes on the carry. Originally snapped to Jameer Black, then handed off to Stokes on a little bit of a counter play, and we have a Spartan down currently. Well, I'm standing up in the booth here to get a better view, and we decided to just cut here anyways because that's what we do for the injuries. Looks like that was Kyle Holpe on the injury. Such an amazing guy. Comes from a great family. His brother Kevin played with us. We hope he's okay. Prayers up, Kyle.
You know, Jake, I almost took the mic from you, but we heard the thud of that pad right there, that hit. Big time collision in the hole there. Kyle Holpe, good family, am I right? Great kid. He just walked off the field. Immaculata's taking the ball here. 10:18 left in the second quarter, Jake. 10:18 left in the second quarter. We have 35-0. This game's going to be a running clock maybe in the future, but let's hope our Immaculata Spartan fans enjoy these touchdowns on Senior Day.
There are certainly many touchdowns to behold today at Torpy Field as the Spartans have achieved 5 of them in a matter of 14 minutes. Coach Columbo on the sideline there, speaking with one of the referees. Second and 4 for the Spartans coming up here. Damian Mack on the carry, up the gut, brings a couple guys with him, and he is taken down. Looked like a holding call on the Spartans that will bring them back. Second and 10 for the Spartans coming up. Luke Lobb on the carry there. Third and short for the Spartans coming up. Jameer Black checks into the game, delivers the play. He's in the backfield. Handoff to Jameer Black, up the gut, finds some space, rips through some guys, spin moves down for the first down. And the Spartans are going to get to the Rough Riders' 27-yard line. 9 minutes left and counting here in the second quarter. And they break. Hayden and Mack in the backfield. Mack out wide to the right. A little bit of trickery. Handoff. Outside. Makes a wonderful move. Breaks a tackle. Gets down. That was Jaden Drake, the sophomore, on the carry. Another flag on the play. It looks like that's going to move the Spartans back. Spartans are going to have 1st and 13 coming up right around the 30-yard line. Damian Mack in from the sideline to deliver the play to Hayden. One receiver out left. Hayden in the backfield. Running back flank to his right. That's Jaden Drake. Drake takes it up the gut, and he's going to get a couple yards before he's taken down. Coach Columbo already mixing in a swell of new Spartans here in the second quarter. Jaden Drake, only a sophomore, is one of the individuals of that tandem backfield that Coach Columbo uses between Damian Mack, Dacier Spilly, and Jameer Black as well. 7 minutes and 32 seconds here in the second quarter. Spartans approaching Rough Rider and red zone once again. Little trickery here. On the carry, Luke Lobb, touchdown. Luke Lobb with his second touchdown of the night. And that makes the Spartans go to a commanding lead. And that touchdown was sponsored by Drivers Tire and Service Center, Fleet Service Experts, White House Station, New Jersey, 908-534-1919. Thank you for your support of UCTV, as Mitch Carr is going to have to ice his leg after tonight as he's getting ready to kick his 6th extra point in only a quarter and a half. Nick Stokes taken off the field for equipment malfunction. Quinn Hayden into hold for Mitch Carr here. That kick is up for Mitch, and it's good. 6 for 6 on the night, and a little bit of post-play theatrics as a flag is thrown. Looks like they're going to get the Spartans for an unsportsmanlike here. As you see a wonderful angle of our field camera of Coach Columbo speaking with the referees. Patrick. And the unsportsmanlike call is confirmed on the Spartans. I've got Patrick here in the booth briefly with me to give some words about being up 42-0. Patrick, what do the Spartans need to do to just continue going on? What do the Rough Riders need to do to try and be competitive once again?
Well, Jake, I don't think I have much words for a 42-0 game midway into the second quarter. The Immaculata Spartans are doing what they plan to do, and they're executing it. 42-0 is almost an insurmountable lead to come back from, but if I'm in the Rough Rider shoes, it's one drive at a time. Positive plays, successful plays to keep moving. Can't get it back all at once, but for these Rough Riders, short throws, run the ball, just see what works, because Immaculata right now is dominating all aspects of this game.
Unfortunately, it's been a rough ride so far for the Rough Riders, as it is 42-0 with 7 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It'll be very important for them to focus on getting applicable scores moving forward. As that ball's kicked off to them. And a fantastic play made by the Spartans. Number 4, Jaden Drake, the sophomore, takes down the ball carrier. Number 3, Omar Singleton, deep in their territory. Jaden Drake has been all over the field tonight, cementing himself. First and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up here right around their 32-yard line. Assad Wilson in the backfield as the quarterback. One running back to his right, 2 receivers to his left. He's going to hand that one off. And he's going to be taken down for about a 1-yard gain there. And we have a injury on the Rough Riders here. Second and 9 for the Rough Riders coming up here. Two receivers outright for the Rough Riders. Rough Riders back to pass, looking deep, scrambling, evades tackles, evading multiple tackles, and he's eventually taken down by multiple Spartans for a sack. Third and long for the Rough Riders coming up. Six minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter and counting. Another third and long for the Rough Riders coming up. Rough Riders are going to get ready once again to attempt a third and long here. Doubles left and right, one running back to the left. Dropping back to pass the Rough Riders, looking for a pass, rolling out to the left side, throws it across the field. It's caught by number 3. The Rough Riders are down the sideline, making a move. And that was certainly the Rough Riders' best play of the day. They achieve a third and long here. A good pass to number 3 of the Rough Riders, Omar Singleton, on the catch. And the Rough Riders have finally gotten pretty well into Spartans territory, looking to achieve a score here in the first half. First and 10 for the Rough Riders. Handoff up the gut to number 2. Got something Patrick, what do you see here?
Looks like we've got a face mask here, Jake. Let's see as this play unfolds. Right there, and that will be your culprit, Jake.
Good eye, Patrick. You got a better eye than me looking out for things like that. Looks like that's going to go against the Spartans here. And that's going to be a significant chunk of yardage for the Rough Riders, getting them inside the red zone. First and 10 for the Rough Riders at the 12-yard line. Rough Riders looking for their first score of the half. We will see if they can get that done. They've got doubles right, one running back to the right side. Rough Riders go back, throw a ball into the end zone, and nobody's there. Looks like that was intended for number 5. Second and long for the Rough Riders coming up. Patrick, Rough Riders in good position in the red zone here. What do they need to do to achieve a score here, come away with some points in the second quarter here?
They got to be accurate with the football. That was a missed opportunity there. Immaculata had a little pressure in the backfield, but the quarterback needs to step up into his throws because there was a shot there.
Definitely a good point there, Patrick. 4 minutes and 8 seconds in the second quarter here. And the Rough Riders are going to be looking to find a score here. As they hand that off to number 2, finds a seam, and they're going to score. Touchdown, West Side Rough Riders. That was number 2 on the carry. Patrick, what did you see here from Rough Riders' offensive line and the Spartan defense?
I saw a great kick-out block and a very large hole to run in, and it was a great run by this Rough Rider team.
Very much was so. And the Rough Riders have gotten their first score of the game, 42-6. And it looks like they are out to attempt the 2-point conversion. Low snap. Spartans jump right on it, and that 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. That will officially end the Rough Riders' drive as they come away with 6 points here in the second quarter. Four minutes and 2 seconds left here in the second quarter at Torpy Field in Bridgewater, New Jersey. It is senior night here on the banks of Somerset County. We will cut to a quick break here. As the Rough Riders get ready to kick it off to the Spartans, they're going to kick that one out of bounds, and it will be a penalty. First and 10 for the Spartans coming up at their 35-yard line. And a carry. He's down the 25, and he is dragged down. A ferocious carry by number 11, Jameer Black there. We'll get that one another look. Chased down by 3 defenders, but not before he gains a tumultuous 50-plus yards on that one. Spartans once again threatening in Rough Rider territory at their 20-yard line. Looks like Bo Almeida is in the game alongside Jaden Drake. Bo Almeida fakes the handoff, up the gut, he finds a seam inside the 5, dives for the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Number 7, Bo Almeida on the carry. And the Spartans look to make it 50 on the night in the first half. Coach Columbo puts in his backup quarterback, Bo Almeida, the transfer from Mayville High School, and on his first play of the game, runs it up the gut for a score. And Mitch Carr on to attempt his 7th extra point of the night. That kick is up. And it's good. Sneaks inside the left goalpost, and the Spartans have a 49-6 lead in the first half. 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here. This has definitely been a vaulted offensive performance for the Spartans. They've had many vaulted offensive performances on the ground game all season, but this one is definitely just a cut above the rest. I know our newfound statistician for tonight, Patrick Frauenheim, will look to see if we could find some stats amidst all the other chaos going on both here in the booth and on the field. But we will see what we can provide to you. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left here as the Spartans get ready to kick it off once again to the Rough Riders. That ball's picked up by the Rough Riders, running down the left side lane, and they're going to be taken out around the 38-yard line. Rough Riders going to set up for another offensive drive here. Patrick, Rough Riders scored on their last possession. What do they need to do to get down there once again and put some more points up on the board?
Yeah, Jake, they got to keep the same formula they did last drive. Keep it short, keep it quick, and then take your shot. Get those intermediate routes first. And obviously they had a great run at the end of their first scoring drive. Great job up front by them, and they just got to keep that formula. They got to keep chipping away at this lead, because this lead is very large tonight.
Absolutely, Patrick. Thank you for that. We will see what the Rough Riders can get done here with a few minutes left in the first half. In the midst of some slowness going on, just wanted to give a quick shout out to all of the prospective 7th and 8th grade players that have joined us here today at Torpy Field watching the Immaculata Spartans. As that carry is taken by the Rough Riders for no gain.
Yeah, Jake, the coach in me wants to dissect this play. Running back for West Side right now. Took the ball and did a little shake and bake. From that first cut, Jake, he needs to get his foot upfield and get as many yards as he can. Too much east to west stuff out here tonight from the West Side Rough Riders.
I know there was a bevy of high school coaches around the state of New Jersey that would really coincide with your north to south philosophy, Patrick. So thank you for the wonderful insight inside the mind of a former skill player here in the high school football of New Jersey. 2nd and 10 for the Rough Riders. Going to drop back to pass. Throw a laser over the middle, and that ball is incomplete. Looks like that was Quinn Hayden on the coverage, and as well, number 33, Tyler Cordoso. No running clock so far yet as the clock has stopped. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Third and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up. One running back in the backfield, trips right, one receiver to the left. Rough Riders are going to drop back, look to throw once again. Quick little out route. That's complete to number 0, and he's going to be taken down. Nice little 5-yard gain for the Rough Riders there. And if Patrick had his microphone on, he would definitely be noting to you that all of those short and intermediate plays is what the Rough Riders have been trying to achieve and gaining some chunk yardage here. Fourth and 5 for the Rough Riders. Spartans got number 21, Nick Stokes, back to return. We'll see what goes on here. Cool fall night here in Torpy Field. Smell of warm fire is stroking the air. It's a very beautiful scene here tonight. Fall football and everything else along those lines. As the Rough Riders punt that one off to the Spartans, that's going to get down to the Spartans' 20-yard line. They have 1 minute and 18 seconds left to find another score. And just like we did on the last drive, it looks like we're going to see some of the Spartans' backup players, or should I say secondary stars. Bo Almeida and Jaden Drake leading the backfield right now. Looks like the Spartans are just going to kneel it into the first half here. And folks, as the Spartans look to wind down the clock here, we just wanted to let you know that Patrick will finally be getting some on-air coverage as he looks to interview Coach Columbo here at the end of the first half. I'm not sure why the clock isn't running, as they pretty evidently took a knee. I'm not sure anybody called a timeout, but it looks like they got that clock running once again. So after the last kneel down here for the Spartans in the last 30 seconds, I'm going to have to unplug our only microphone working right for us now, hand it to Patrick, and then he's going to bring you the on-field coverage of interviewing Coach Columbo at the end of this half. So we're going to go silent here, and we're going to cut right at the end of half to Patrick when he goes to interview Coach Columbo. Stay tuned. Thank you, Patrick, for that interview. Whether you may have heard it or not, obviously we've been dealing with a bevy of issues tonight, but this is only the beginning of what we're going to try and start doing.
Thank you very much, Jake. I know I'm not getting much screen time or audio time today. I don't know, I just have a problem with it. But that was a great interview with head coach Mike Columbo. If you didn't hear it there at home, he talked about getting his young players in this game and continuing to get stops, score, and showing these younger kids what it's like to play varsity football. Great job there by Coach. Jake, I think we have something to show the audience as the marching band takes the field that we missed in our pregame introductions.
I think you're noting something about senior night, is that right? Or UCTV?
Jake, you remember a couple days ago when we caught up with some of these seniors, and they shared with us their experiences in the halls of Immaculata in Immaculata football. We caught some things on clip. Welcome to UCTV. We're here with our seniors today. Let us know your name and what position you play.
Cole Hayden, I play quarterback and safety.
Luke Loud, middle linebacker and fullback.
Tyler Cardoso, linebacker, fullback.
My name is Jalen Patel, and I play defensive end and offensive guard.
Big Mike, and offensive tackle.
Kyle Holpe, and I play tight end and DN.
My name is Aaron Mielek. I play offensive tackle and defensive end.
I'm Trevor Hawkins-Daly. I play offensive and defensive line.
Luke Bradley, O-line.
Everyone likes a good pump-up song before a game. What's your go-to song?
I kind of just listen to Lil Uzi Vert the whole time.
Shot Through the Heart.
Ooh, honestly, it changes up. I don't have just one.
Two, but really any Indian music or Bollywood music.
Obama by Sheck West.
Van Halen. Something by Van Halen, definitely.
Anything, whatever song gets me fired up.
Probably some classic rock, maybe Black Dog, Led Zeppelin, you know.
If you could relive one moment as an Immaculata football player, what would it be?
My freshman year of football team with my guys, it was the best time ever.
The game at Rutgers, and I kind of wish we could get it back, but, you know, it was such a good experience.
My sophomore year, I played linebacker with my brother, and that was really special.
Anytime I was out on the field, I've had really limited playing time with just season-ending injuries. Just anytime I was able to be out there and be with the guys.
I played with my freshman boys freshman year. It was a fun time.
Definitely when we beat Weequahic for the conference title 2 years ago.
Definitely my freshman football season.
The two-a-days in the teacher's lounge.
One piece of advice you would give to incoming freshmen that no one told you beforehand?
Just stay with the process because it's a really long ride, but it's so worth it in the end.
Practice hard, because practicing hard on the scout team will get you in the game.
It's going to be hard and taxing on your body, but you just got to push through it.
Do everything you can to get playing time on scout team. Just grind. Keep your mouth shut. Don't do stupid stuff.
Be quiet, honestly. Columbo just doesn't take nothing, so just quiet and just listen.
Just work hard and be friends with everyone.
Grades are what get you into college, not how good you are at football. You know, football can only carry you so far, so grades are what really take you further in life.
To stay quiet and just learn from the older guys and do what coach says.
Freshman year was the best. Don't look down on JV. It was the best.
What will you miss most about being a part of this Immaculata Spartan family?
Just the community with everybody and how tight everybody is as a family.
The camaraderie, the team, the coaches, the players. It was great.
Playing with my friends, definitely, yeah.
Just the family atmosphere we have here. Everyone's like a brother to each other.
Oh, my family. The whole team is just my family, you know. I would die for them. I'll put everything on the line for them. They're my family.
Just getting to see my friends every day.
Definitely hanging out with the buddies after football.
Hanging out with my friends out there and Coach Columbo.
It was a lot of fun. That's about it.
Now, finally, give us your best Coach Columbo impression. I know you got it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Ooh. I'll decline that. He's right there. He's right there. Free shot.
He can't do it, Coach. He can't do it. Get him out. He can't do it.
Get him off the field. Get him off the field.
You just stand in a cage, Holpe.
It's gone. It's gone.
Coach, there's been a lot of impressions about you out there. However, when talking about your seniors, what are you going to miss most about the 2024 crew?
Just being with them. I mean, when you've been with a group of seniors for 4 years, and sometimes you get very angry at them, as we well know, but other times, you know, they're your kids, and you've gone through a lot with them, and you love them and you hate them all at the same time. But you know, it's very bittersweet when a senior group leaves. You know, most of the kids are going on to do great things, going to college and all that, and you know, and you're very happy for them. But you know, at the same time, you know, you lose one of your guys, and when you've been in coaching a long time, it's just, you know, class after class after class. But when those guys are leaving and going and doing good things, it makes you very proud as a coach.
Well, Patrick, I know you didn't get on a lot tonight, but that was certainly a wonderful production and video you put together for the seniors. We just want to congratulate all 9 of them that we see here on the screen here at Senior Night, class of 2025. I'm going to read the names off. Once again, we got Luke Gradley, Aaron Mellick, Cole Hayden, Michael Urena, Trevor Hawkins-Daly, Luke Lobb, Tyler Cardoso, Abdul Sharif, Kyle Holpe, and Jalen Patel. Thank each and every one of you for your continued support, being here with us at UCTV, presented by Unitas-Kotas. Now at the halftime, we are going to try and get back to our old roots and get everything set up once again for the halftime. So please stay tuned for the second half. Stream may go down, and if it does, be sure to just stay in, as we might come live again and have everything fixed. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Hello, everybody. We were unable to work our technical difficulties, so we will be taking you on a walk around Torpy Field with Patrick Frauenheim on the camera. So we're gonna see what we got around here. So hold on one second. Welcome everybody back to UCTV presented by Unitas-Kotas. We're going to do our best to take the second half coverage here for you, as we have the Spartans over here on the field getting ready to return the second half kickoff. And the Spartans will be kicking off right now to the Rough Riders to officially start off the second half. And the Rough Riders are going to take that down to their own 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up. I am currently alone in the booth here. And looks like we have a live shot of me with Patrick Frauenheim on the camera. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today at UCTV, presented by Unitas-Kotas. Why don't we swing that camera around onto the game action. And you might be able to hear the Spartan faithful in the background. In honor of Game 1 of the World Series tonight for the Yankees, the Spartan Nation is doing a roll call for all of the seniors right now, a cool little tradition that they are doing over there right now. As the Rough Riders, their first play of the second half is going to be a rush, and that's going to be number 2 getting there for a 4-yard carry. I know at this point as well, since we restarted the stream, we have also lost the scoreboard. But I think at this point of the game, it might not be too much of a matter. It is 49-6 here at Torpy Field in the second half. Ten minutes and 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 4 for the Rough Riders. Drop back to pass. Going up the field. Finds a man at the middle of the field. That's number 42. And that's a good play for the Rough Riders. First and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up in Spartan territory. We're going to cut over now as we take you live to the stands of the field, showing you all of the senior banners that we have tonight for the seniors and the Spartan parent faithful showing out tonight, giving some love to the crowd here. A little chilly night here in Torpy Field. Take you back to the action here. First and 10 for the Rough Riders at the 44-yard line. There's going to be a flag on the play. We'll wait to see what that one is. and that's going to be against the Spartans, and the Rough Riders are going to move up for a 1st and 5. First and 5 for the Rough Riders. It's going to be a handoff to number 2 of the Rough Riders. He's going to find some space to the outside, break multiple tackles, get to the sideline inside the 30-yard line of the Spartans. We just want to thank all of you once again joining us here at UCTV, presented by Unitas-Kotas. This is our 4th week doing a broadcast, and this one has come with the biggest litanies of problem, unfortunately, on senior night. However, we were able to get you in the senior moment video showing everybody, which was a good thing to be able to do and honor those seniors, show up some of those graphics, as we'll pan on over to the Spartan faithful, Spartan Nation showing up. Class of 2025 signing out, cheering on their team. Great crowd coming in tonight for the Spartans. 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders coming up at around the 25-yard line. Rough Riders are going to throw a deep ball into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Westside Rough Riders. That was number 0 on the catch, Nazee Thomas, as you hear our PA announcer Kenny Craig in the background making that call for us. Rough Riders eclipse the double-digit total here in the 3rd quarter. 12 points. Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point again. 49-12, 8 minutes and running left here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Patrick has joined me back in the booth from gallivanting around the stands. Patrick, what did you see on an opening drive for the Rough Riders there?
I didn't see much of the action, Jake. I was taking the camera, walking around. I'm a little out of breath right now. That's a lot of work. I don't think Kenny was too camera-friendly, was he?
Yeah, I mean, once you got into the booth there, I didn't even think much of it to bring in there. But we definitely got a great shot of the senior photos, the parents, and the Spartan faithful out there for Spartan Nation as the 2-point conversion is coming on for the Rough Riders. They're going to drop back to pass, throw that into the end zone, and it's caught by number 5. Rough Riders 14, Spartans 49 here. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Patrick?
Yeah, great job coming out of the 2nd half by the Rough Riders. I know I missed almost all of that drive, but that 2-point conversion play looked very good. Little out route, nice pitch and catch. Rough Riders on the board in the 2nd half. 49-14 Spartans lead.
Patrick, how would you feel to take a play-by-play for this upcoming drive for the Spartans? I'll give you a little bit of context. You're going to do it anyways. I have a Chick-fil-A sandwich to my side that I'm going to ravenously feast on while you call this next drive, as we've been working so hard tonight amid the technical difficulties. So take it away with Bo Almeida and Jaden Drake in the backfield tonight.
Well, Spartan fans, this is my opportunity to shine. I'm glad to be your lead anchor for this drive. Jake, can I see your player sheet for me, please? Thank you very much. So as we wait here today and await this opening kickoff, the Spartans are up by 49-14 if you're just catching us, with 6:10 left in the 3rd quarter with the clock running. Little squib kick to the left. Immaculata takes the ball. He's up the sideline. Here he goes. He's tackled short. Looks like we got a flag on the play. Rob Helwig called that. I don't see a flag there, Rob. Good return by Immaculata. Looks like he had a gap there, but Westside Rough Riders keeping him out of the end zone. Got you, Jacob. Immaculata takes the ball on their own side of the 50-yard line. Jake, that Chick-fil-A sandwich must be good. I'm smelling it right now.
Yes, it is very good as Bo Almeida comes in from the sideline to deliver the play for the Spartans.
Nice little run there by Immaculata. I'm sorry, but the technical difficulties pursue. Bo Almeida gets the play from Coach Columbo. 2nd and short for Immaculata.
Was there technical difficulties there? Did you just get a little bit of cold feet on your first play-by-play drive?
That is all nonsense, folks. Bull Media flanked by a running back to his left. Here's the play. Taken up the middle, Bull Media. Good little run there. Tackled short by the West Side Rough Riders. 3rd down. Looks like Coach Columbo is getting a lot of his younger players in. You know what, Jake? I find it very difficult to call a 49-14 game. I have a lot of credit for you here.
It is also tough in a single wing, and then when you ask me a question in the middle of my Chick-fil-A sandwich. But you've been doing a good job so far. As you go through each play, you get more used to it. My first drive wasn't that great. So you got this one, man. 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm waiting to take the play-by-play call for basketball if we're going to announce the basketball games this year. Bull Almeida on 3rd down. Looks like we got a little motion by Immaculata. Looks like we're going to get a false start penalty here. 5-yard penalty pushes the Immaculata Spartans back. 3rd and long now. A great atmosphere here, Jake, on senior night. What are your thoughts on senior night? How did you perceive when it was our big day in 2019?
You know, it's funny because this was one of the questions that I said you should ask Coach Suleiman Jallo, who we played with in 2019 as well. So it's funny you're interviewing me. And I'm happy to do an interview because I'm usually the one announcing everything else. But, yeah, Patrick, it's great to hear from you. Senior night was definitely something to behold. It was really fun being there with the friends, family, and being able to go out. And just like we saw in the senior video, hanging out with the guys and doing all that is the best part of this.
I have to cut you off short there, Jake. As Immaculata fumbles a snack, it's taken by number 4, Jaden Drake, and he's stopped in the backfield by the West Side Rough Riders. 4th down, Immaculata, and this might be our first Big Ten punt of the game. Immaculata calling on the punting unit, and we'll see how the special teams holds up here. Number 10, Jacob Schmidt's favorite player, questionably favorite player, is Mitch Carr, and he's on for the punting duties for Immaculata today. Back to receive for the West Side Rough Riders is Derek Henderson, number 1. Timeout, West Side Rough Riders. 2:27 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And we will tune into our Unitas-Kotas TV ad break. And my color commentator, Jacob Schmidt, will read it off to you guys.
Well, it is certainly trading places tonight as I am taking on the role for the ad break for this one. Unitas-Kotas Foundation. Here at UCTV, we would like to take a break in the action to recognize the work of the Unitas-Kotas Foundation, which was started in 2018 by a group of alumni that were dedicated to preserving the long, rich tradition of Immaculata High School. The foundation's mission is on preserving the school's proud tradition by providing resources to help fund capital improvements, which we could use tonight, athletic equipment, and other needs of the school. To join the club, please go to unitas-kotas.com and click on, then select the featured link, Join the Club. All it takes is a $19.66 monthly donation to keep the Spartan tradition alive. I'm going to hand it back to our temporary play-by-play announcer, Patrick Frauenheim, on the call. Thank you.
And as Jake was reading the advertisement break, it looks like we have a penalty on the West Side Rough Riders. Inching Immaculata a little closer, but it's still 4th down and long. Mitch Carr once again on for the punt. And number 3 for the West Side Rough Riders, Omar Singleton, is back to receive. Here's a kick. Looks like Mitch Carr gets a nice one. Rolling over, number 3 on the return. Breaks one tackle. He's to the sideline. He's cutting. Tackled by a host of Spartans. Good little return there. West Side will take over on their own 41-yard line. 1:35 here left in the third quarter as the Immaculata Spartans command a 49-14 lead over the West Side Rough Riders. Jake, as you said before, it's been a little rough riding for these Rough Riders.
Yes, but even after I said that, they were able to come away with a couple scores and do some productive offense. So hopefully for the Rough Riders moving forward, they could look at those plays in film and be able to get that going for the next week.
Westside takes over with doubles. Motion by number 3. Takes a snap. Inside zone up the middle. Met by number 50. Broken tackle. Number 11 for Immaculata on the tackle, Jameer Black. Pretty good run by number 2 for the Westside Rough Riders there, breaking a couple tackles up front. Second down and short coming up. And folks, if you're just joining us, this is a running clock. So this game might be over very soon. Second down and about 9 as Westside looks to take their second offensive snap of this drive. Flankton trips right into the boundary. Here's the throw. As the camera did not pick that up and I can't see that. I don't know if it's caught. It is caught. Well, I'm sorry, folks. The cameras did not catch that, but he did catch that ball indeed. Great play by Westside Rough Riders. And, Jake, if you were able to see over the top, was he in the end zone for the touchdown?
He looked to be a tad short inside the 5-yard line. We're going to wait for the official call here, but it looks like it's going to be inside the 5 as we reach the end of the third quarter here. 49-14, your Immaculata Spartans.
As we take a break in the action, we want to take attention to midfield as Kenny Gregg will take it away from here. So as I was just handed a piece of paper, going on at midfield as we turn our attention to the New Jersey Super Football Conference, and they are proud to announce the 2024 Steve DiGregorio Young Man of the Year Award. These recipients being awarded today from the Immaculata Spartans are senior Luke Lobb, and from the Westside Rough Riders is senior Kamani Wilson. This award is not performance-based. However, it is given to a player from both teams who exemplifies the motto, selflessness before selfishness. The categories for receiving this award falls under the specifications of creating a positive school and team environment, leadership on and off the field, setting a positive example for teammates and peers, good academic standing. If you're sitting behind your screens right now, I still want you to get up, give a big round of applause to these 2 young men who are outstanding individuals to be recognized for this great award. Thank you. We will be back shortly for the fourth quarter.
Thank you, Pat. That was very well done here. As we're going to get a graphic up here shortly to honor one of our very own, Luke Lobb. As Patrick noted, he was the Super Football Conference Steve DiGregorio Young Man of the Year Award. Senior Luke Lobb, one of the fine gentlemen that we interviewed yesterday at Immaculata High School after practice. A lot of good stuff going on for the Spartans and also for the player honored by the Rough Riders as well. As we will take you back to the field. Pat will take it away.
The Westside Rough Riders will take over way within Immaculata's territory. Takes a snap, drops back. Number 11 on the pass. He throws it up. It's a jump ball. It is almost intercepted. Pass incomplete. Second down, Westside Rough Riders. Jake, jump ball at the goal line. Is that a go-to call, or are you running the ball there?
Well, I think if you watch the Super Bowl with Pete Carroll, you know the obvious choice there. But also, as someone that so desperately wanted to play tight end in high school, I definitely would be calling a jump ball for myself 10 out of 10 times there. But they still have 3 downs and 4 yards to go and could attribute another score here.
Thank you, Jake, for that. Second down for the West Side Rough Riders. Number 11, Assad Wilson, is under center. He steps back, inside zone, and number 2, he is in for a West Side Rough Rider touchdown. 49-20, Immaculata still leads. But again, after that big play, which we did not see, I don't think the camera picked that up, and I'm sorry to the folks at home. After that big play, West Side's able to punch it in. Jake, how do you get in? 2-yard line. Run the ball, right? Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. West Side took a nice deep shot, and they got in the end zone there. Great job by the West Side Rough Riders.
Yeah, Pat, definitely something to take from the film there for the Rough Riders. They will be looking at all those touchdowns scored today and the good plays and be able to transition that into next week. As they look to convert the 2-point conversion, that ball is thrown short. So they'll end that drive with 20 points, 11 minutes and counting on this running clock here at Torpy Field in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Your Spartans up 49-20. And even though it is senior night, it also looks like freshman and sophomore night for the Spartans, as they have gotten a host of their younger players in here tonight due to the fact that the Spartans have been commanding the game since the get-go. And I know, Patrick, we've spoken many times before the importance of getting these young players in varsity action and getting them assimilated, as unfortunately we lose the seniors to college, and as the younger classmen eventually grow into seniors themselves. I know myself, coming in early on, we found some varsity playing before our senior year, and that was very much important. Patrick, what would you speak about playing varsity before senior year and how much that helped develop you to be the best player you could be your senior year?
Yeah, Jake, well, thanks for asking. As Immaculata takes the kickoff to around their 44-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. Before I can get into my spiel, Jake, we have a flag. Waiting to see what this one is. Still waiting, Jake. We got a personal foul on the Immaculata Spartans and a personal foul on the West Side Rough Riders. These penalties will offset. No damage done there, Jake.
And, you know, that is quite interesting to say, because I know the last 2 weeks we've spoken together, we've been littered with a bunch of penalties, and it seems like it's been a relatively quiet game tonight as far as that front goes.
Exactly, Jake. Well, back to your question you were asking, why it's valuable to get experience right now as a freshman or a sophomore on a varsity field, is because this experience is just going to catapult you to the next level. Once you get the field next year or the year after, you're going to be a different player because you've already experienced this under the night, right? Under the Friday night lights. Great job. Carry there for the Spartans, number 11, Jameer Black, taking it to the outside, picking up what looks like Immaculata first down.
Yes, that was a quality run there. You got me on the color commentary here. We'll see if we could get a quick instant replay there. Unfortunately, we cannot, but Jaden Drake is definitely hyped up there on the sideline. Pardon, Jameer Black. Yeah, good counter run, got to the outside, and was able to break a few tackles and be able to do all that. So definitely something you like to see out of your young guys and hope to move that forward. It looks like I will be resuming the play-by-play information here, but we only have 8.5 minutes here on a running clock as Almeida are in the backfield. That's a direct handoff counter move that was taken by number 4, Jaden Drake. And on the instant replay, Pat.
Yeah, back to my color commentary position. What we have here now is a reverse Immaculata. Watch the quarterback spin. Sells this well. Great job by these young guys. It looks fluid out there. Great run.
Definitely looks more fluid than when we switch positions from play-by-play to color commentary. But let Patrick know how he did on X at IHS Spartan FB. Give him a round of applause for taking on all sorts of roles tonight. We have been jockeying all over the place, doing a bunch of new stuff. As Bo Almeida fakes the handoff up the gut, and he gets a nice little run there, potentially for the Spartans' first down. As we once again turn to one of our great sideline camera shots presented by the IHS Visual Arts team. Looks like Almeida was a bit short there on the carry. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Spartans inside Rough Rider territory once again. Almeida in the backfield, flanked alongside Jameer Black. Little bit of trickery. Jameer Black finds the outside, gets past a guy, inside the 10, hurdles through a guy, and he gets inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Jake, well, I love to resume my role back as color commentator, but a great run by Jameer Black. Getting to the outside here, little pity patter in his feet, breaking a tackle, finishing the run off very hard. Great run.
Yes, absolutely, Patrick. That was, in fact, a great run, and the Spartans have 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. I don't know about you folks at home, but I'm loving these different camera angles. Once we get the audio set, then we got a top-tier production going on here. 1st and goal for the Spartans. Directs out to Almeida. He's going to take it up the gut. Tackled. Touchdown, Immaculata. Bo Almeida on the carry. Run that back, Pat. What do we see?
Yeah, just another great run by Almeida there. Great blocking up front. Big hole to run through. Right in the end zone for an Immaculata touchdown. Jake, if I'm not right, that's an odd-looking number there. 55 points for the Immaculata Spartans right now.
Yeah, you did make a good point about good blocking there. I saw right in front of Almeida was number 44, none other than Kyle Holpe on a nice kick-out block there. So preach out to him. Speaking of preaching, Mitch Carr on again for an extra point. And it's good. He gets that inside the right yard line. That was like his 30th made extra point of the day. I've lost track.
Yeah, Jake, we're going to have to put some ice bath and get that kid's leg ready for it because he's been very active tonight on those extra points. And I think he's perfect tonight. So great job kicking by Mitch Carr.
Yes, Patrick, you make a very good point. Mitch Carr has kicked many extra points tonight, and hopefully his leg doesn't start hurting because if he did, he would have to go to functional health. 99% is hard, 100% is easy. 1 Eastern Avenue, Somerville, New Jersey, providing quality chiropractic care to Somerville, Bridgewater, and across Somerset County. Contact Dr. Chris and Dr. Ron for all your chiropractic care, functional fitness training, massage therapy, and nutrition counseling needs. Patrick, have you ever done chiropractic before? I have when I was in college, and it was probably one of the most therapeutic things for a big guy like myself.
Yeah, Jake, I actually went to Dr. Chris when I was going, the chiropractor. Best in the business, man. He is awesome.
Oh, well, that is a hearty review once and for all by my color commentator, Patrick, over here. But, yeah, definitely going to have to check him out. As Patrick noted before, score right now, 56-20. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter here on the running clock. Patrick, it seems like they've even subbed out Mitch Carr. They got number 7, Evan Dreiska, back there deep to kick it off. How about that? Spartans getting everybody in tonight, getting that work done. As Dreiska goes to kick it off deep. He sends a nice kickoff all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's fielded by the Rough Riders. They're going to look to find a space to go through, and they're going to be taken down around the 16-yard line. As we're getting into the tailwinds of this game, Patrick, commanding 36-point lead for the Spartans. Looks like they're going to improve to 7-1 on the year. Patrick, senior night, winning a game like this, how wonderful is it to win on senior night?
Yeah, it's an awesome feeling. I mean, it's their last home game as seniors, unless they get a state playoff home game. It's their last home game at seniors, so sharing this memory with your boys, the guys you've been 4 years through, right? You've been through thick and thin with these guys. So it's a great experience, especially to produce this showing tonight where they have a commanding lead going in late now in the 4th quarter.
Very much so, and a lot of folks will tell you that have played both high school and college football, there's nothing like Friday Night Lights, and that's what we have here today at Torpy Field in Bridgewater as the Rough Riders are going to go and try to throw a deep ball down the sideline, jockeying for it, and incomplete. That was tight coverage by number 5, Micah Smith, sophomore wide receiver and DB. Two minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. We are a few plays away from the end of the game. And I believe the Spartans are going to be playing their final game of the regular season next week at St. Mary's, Rutherford, November 2nd at 1 p.m. on a Saturday. We will, in fact, be traveling for that. 2nd and 10 for the Rough Riders. They're going to drop back to pass. He's going to step up, try to spin away from some tackles, and he's going to be gang tackled by multiple Spartans. That was number 40, Gabe Zitney on the tackle, as well as number 32, Brian Salento. Gabe, a sophomore tight end linebacker out of Immaculata, and Brian Salento, a freshman running back and linebacker. Third and 9 coming up for the Rough Riders. This is likely to be their last chance at an offensive score, as we have a timeout here. We're gonna run one more quick ad break, as I want to get even distribution for everybody in here. Drivers Tire and Service Center, Fleet Service Experts, 908-534-1919, White House Station, New Jersey. Go to them for all of your tire and service center needs. We appreciate both of our sponsors tonight for being with us here at UCTV, presented by Unitas-Kotas. And at the conclusion of this play, I believe my co-host Patrick is going to have some stats for us for today's game. As the Rough Riders are in shotgun position, trips right, one running back to the right. They're going to drop back. Spartans on the prowl, and he's taken down. Another great play for the Spartans. Looks like that was number 54, Al Richard Gordon, the sophomore offensive lineman and linebacker for the Spartans. We're under a minute to go. We got about one play left. And, yeah, we'll stay with us here for the end. Final play here. Final play here for the Rough Riders. 4th and long 15 for them coming up. We have number 5 for the Spartans back, Micah Smith. I believe they are punting. That ball's punted back to Micah, and they're going to let that one go. And that is the end of the game. Your Spartans have won 56-20 as they improve to 7-1 here. I'm going to hand it off to my co-host here, Patrick, as we look to find one of the players after the game for an interview.
Yeah, so great performance here by Immaculata Spartans on Senior Day, getting a commanding 56-20 victory over the West Side Rough Riders. As my main commentator, Jacob Schmidt, is fixing my camera right now, we will be interviewing senior Luke Lobb, number 45. So stay tuned, and we'll be right there shortly. Thank you very much.
Make sure to stay tuned with us, folks, as we look to get a post-game interview with one of the players here tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to arrive. And this is the Immaculata alma mater.
And we'll tune in here to the Spartan alma mater. This is played after every home game for the Spartans. The football team goes over to the band next to the student section, and let's take a listen in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Immaculata alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us again. Thank you for your support of Immaculata Football. We'll see you all again on the road next week at the Spartans State Barriers in Rutherford. Good night, everyone, and please drive home safely.
And we're here waiting for number 45, Luke Laub. Currently, Immaculata is in a team huddle after they just sang a wonderful Spartan alma mater. Stay tuned. And ladies and gentlemen, as the camera tunes back to me, we are sorry about the delay, as Coach Columbo definitely has a powerful message to send to his seniors for their last home game here at Torpy, playing together as an Immaculata Spartan. However, there's a lot of things for Coach Columbo to talk about because his team performed very well in the rushing game. to be honest with you, they performed very well on all three facets of the game. Their rushing performance, over 400 yards rushing today, couple turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, and their special teams were perfect today, as Mitch Carr looks superb. As we take a moment, and if you're just joining us, we are here to interview senior linebacker Luke Lobb, number 45. Luke was honored in a distinguished award today for the DiGregorio Award, presented by the NJCFCA Conference. I might have butchered that because we didn't play in that, me and Jacob holding the camera, but the NJCFA Conference. And Luke was honored that award by his peers, coaches, and athletic director. This award exemplifies a great teammate, a great role model in our community, and a great leader in his football team. As we take a moment, and I'm doing some fill-in right here because Coach Columbo is taking a minute out there, so we'll be back shortly. Good. We're here live with senior linebacker Luke Lobb, number 45. Luke, senior day, big day. Take me through the emotions of the day.
You know, we came here. We really wanted to win senior night. Came with all my boys, my friends. Been playing with them past 4 years. Love those guys. Couldn't do it without them.
Luke, we noticed today at the end of the third quarter you were honored with the distinguished award, the DiGregorio Award, presented by the NJCFA. How did that feel to be honored by that?
Great. I mean, I had no idea it was coming, so it was definitely a surprise. But, I feel great. Once again, couldn't do it without my boys.
And, Luke, that award is a great teammate, a great leader in the community. So we're proud to have you as an Immaculata. And soon you're going to be an Immaculata alumni. How does that feel?
Sad. Sad, honestly, yeah.
Well, here you have it. Luke Lobb, senior, number 45, linebacker, and running back. Great to have you, Luke.
Thank you.
And we're back here for the closing shot. I'm Patrick Frauenheim, and Jacob Schmidt's on the camera. We thank you so much for joining us today. We know we were experiencing some technical difficulties, and hopefully we'll have them fixed by next week's Rutherford game. Stay tuned for us next week. Keep your email notifications on. Follow the stream. Follow it on YouTube. Go to Unitas-Kotas.com, and you can find the stream every week. From Jacob and I, we'd like to say thank you very much for watching this stream tonight, and congrats to the senior Spartans today.